shadow boxing is one of the best ways to get good training outside the gym, because not all of us have access to bags or whatever else we want to get solid training in. But yes, we could just be cooking away, throw something on the pan, let it fry for a minute, turn away, and just do some shadow. But the problem is we think, oh yeah, we're doing extra work. Outside of the gym, we're gonna get better. But there are common errors which are gonna drag down your skill level because you're making massive mistakes. But let's correct those today. Before we do that, I just wanna remind everybody our sweeps and throws course at Strike Ready is gonna be coming up March 10th, but there's early bird pricing right now. I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to toss people to the ground, how to stop yourself from getting tossed, how to drill at the gym, because I could show you something like, oh, this is how you catch the round kick, this is how you execute the sweep, but how do you actually bring that into your sparring game? We're gonna touch on that and a whole lot more. Get your savings, get registered. I'm looking forward to another course with everybody. So let's talk about these common errors. 2 common errors in shadow boxing which we need to just cut out because they're hurting you. They're hurting you bad. Number 1, if I was to say, what does the average person look like when they do their shadow boxing? In my mind, it looks something like this. And while the technique might look good, there should be something very blatant to you there where you're going, yeah, he's missing this massive element. And essentially, the answer that you should be thinking of right now is everything he did, everything Gabriel just did was all offensive. He just hit and hit, hit and hit, hit again, forgot about the footwork, forgot about defense, forgot about so many other elements. And I want to create my imaginary opponent here. So instead of me just going, oh yeah, I'm hitting, sure, shadow boxing when you're learning and you're just trying to go, okay, perfect technique, that's fine. Once you're beyond that, it should be, okay, there's somebody in front of me. I think, oh, they're low kicking me. I come back, I throw my kick. Oh, then I move away. Now I angle off. Okay, now I'm countering. Oh, they caught my kick, turn over. All these little elements. So my shadow boxing, instead of just being just this sort of go, 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 attack, 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 should be more like this. Just and that is much more realistic. That's what you're going to experience when you fight. It's what you're going to experience when you shadow box. And it's how you, up here, start preparing for more difficult sparring opponents and all the elements that can come with that. So this will just boost your skills so much more. If you do your shadow at home, or wherever else, the park, wherever you're doing it, if you do it like that, there's an opponent there, treat it as such. Don't just stand here and be like, okay, yeah, I'm just throwing. I don't really know why I'm doing this. This combo that I'm doing doesn't make much sense. Have a reason that you're doing everything. If you have favorite combos, throw them in your shadow boxing so that when you actually get to sparring, you can execute those. You're going to be much more likely to execute the same way that you shadow box as you will in sparring. It's the very first thing that you should always be doing. The next one that I want to talk about is when we do rounded techniques. So on a straight technique, this makes a lot of sense. My opponent's right here, I hit him, I'm still facing here, but whenever I see people throw techniques where it's like a spinning back fist or a spinning hook kick or even a round kick, my opponent's here, right? They're right in front of me. They always are. That's what I'm doing. I'm not punching over here, but I see people do this all the time. Why are we turning 180 degrees away and exposing our back to our imaginary sparring partner? That doesn't make any sense. It should be me, yes, I can follow through, but I imagine, okay, I missed because if I hit them, it's going to bounce right back. So if I'm missing, I'm either going, whoa, getting back to my position fast, or I'm doing the full rotation through. And now I'm going to be that much more likely to do that when I do miss in sparring. If I do my spinning back fist, I'm facing towards you guys. I come through and I'm here. I'm not doing this. Always find that center point, stay locked in, because I've seen people throw their round kick, get kind of lazy on the return and boom, get hit in the head, right? You're basically trusting your sparring partner in that instance to save you. Save yourself. Like they always say, be defensive. Protect yourself at all times. If you're not going to do that in shadow boxing, it's less likely that you're going to be able to do it in sparring. These two mistakes, you correct them and your shadow boxing level is going to elevate. Therefore, your overall game is going to elevate because again, shadow boxing is the one thing you can do anywhere. You don't need anything. Like literally, you could be in this tiny little cupboard. I could be in this little square here and just be like, okay, yeah, I can't throw kicks, but I can do my knees, my elbows, anything tight in this little space here. I can be working away. All right? You don't need anything. So utilize that great fact that shadow boxing is versatile, can be done at any time, anywhere, but if you're doing it right, it's actually going to serve you correctly. So there's your guys' tip for the day. Lock up those two things and your shadow boxing level